Alright, getting things up and running. Would you believe it if I said I had to update Hytale before I can actually get it open? Because that's what I would say, because I haven't played it in a while. Should probably check out what kind of stuff they've added in, because they've added in a fair chunk of stuff. Be nice to at least check it out. Let's see. Oh, let me get change a couple things. It might be a bit to get everything up and running, so give me a moment. Several moments, maybe. Yeah, turn off ads. Who wants to watch ads while doing this? Nobody. I don't. Technically, I have the ads on like after I do all of this, because I don't like having the ads on during the streams. Afterwards, it's fine because people just don't get interrupted. Right. Let's see. We'll leave that around there. Okay, contacting affiliated parties. Oh, just as a funny thing, let me see if I can find it. Let's see if I can actually show it too. That would be useful. On my Blue Sky, I have a little PNG here, transparent PNG of me being long. I just think it's funny. So. If you want that, that's over on my Blue Sky. I'm long. It's such a stupid thing from yesterday. Let's see. Transfer that around, and Hytale show up. Okay, Hytale is showing up. Cool. Anyways, if you want to be contacted by an affiliated party, you can go over on my Blue Sky and get notified there. Frankly, I still need to like get in the habit of actually doing stuff on the Blue Sky, but at least I try to post over there when exactly I am streaming. That's not quite accurate either, because I really don't know when I'm streaming until the day before. It's a bit of a... Is it really a bad habit? But it's not really a bad habit of me to not have these things lined out like a week in advance, because frankly, a lot of the time I don't really know what I'm going to be doing until like the day before. Alright, there we go. Now we'll just sit and wait and see if anyone stops by. Definitely not Lancers here. It's Hytale time, it definitely is. I totally did not just wake up 30 minutes ago and remember that I needed to do a stream. Definitely not. Name is Hey Lancer, welcome back. I'm long. I made a funny clip from yesterday's stream. It was very silly. Sip. Right, so today I've been trying to think about what I wanted to do when I got back into Hytale. Actually, probably first thing I should do, is there a... There's not really a note on what kind of new worlds there are, or new stuff. Let's see.
Liquid consumed. Liquid consumption.
Yep, liquid consumption. Let's see, can I only check the patch notes while I'm on, That's probably only when I'm on the launcher. Let's see. Trying to catch up on what's been going on, because, been missing out on stuff. I know that they've added in, like, a new scythe. Stay hydrated. I will stay hydrated. Sip. Sip. Sip the water. Yeah, I know they added in, like, a couple new convenience features that are solely for convenience. But, as well as farming stuff, like, they expanded farming to allow, like, farm animals to work, finally. Other thing, they also, finally included spreading grass, because apparently that wasn't a thing by default. So now you can spread grass. Or, more like it has, like, the passive grass spreading thing. Because before, you actually had to, like, manually place, or manually break all the dirt grass. You had to manually break all of the dirt blocks that you wanted to break and then replace it with grass blocks, because for some reason they didn't add in the auto spread thing. For some reason. Anyways, I've been trying to, I've thought about trying to go back into Hytale around the time whenever Mithril becomes an option, but, I don't think that's going to be working out. Last time I played on it was like almost a month ago, jeez. Oh yeah, I think they added in some new avatar options. I don't think I'll be able to like figure out which ones are new, because there's like so many options. But they keep adding in new ones. Waiting for someone to make a farmland spanning an entire biome out of spite. I mean, you probably can do that. Like, I feel like that's an option. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, they really did add some more options, because some of these I don't remember seeing here before. Even like some more of the paid options. Those look kind of neat too. Let's see. Let's see. Temporary one. What other? Ooh, that's a cool looking cape. Maybe another portal. Well, technically there isn't really another portal. There is kind of like a journey into the underground area, pretty much. I forgot. Let's see. I've been messing around with hair at one point in one of these presets. I need to check some of these out. Some of them do look kind of good. I don't know about that one though. Trapezoidal head. That's an option. Only problem I have with like a lot of these hairdos is that as soon as you put a hat on, it kind of like hides everything. So like you put on a hat and it hides like most of the hair and replaces it with something different. I kind of wish there was like some way to have like some way to have some of the hair show. Oh, that's back. Yay. What do you mean that's back? I mean that's back. What's back? Me being frozen. Have you noticed? I haven't moved yet. I'm still not sure why that happens. I was even only in the main menu and it's still bugged out. And there's frankly no reason for it. It only happened once, let's see. So it only happened once while I was playing Ultra Kill at one point. I remember that happened. But I think that only occurred because of like a CPU overload or something like that. So I don't know if I don't know if, like, for whatever reason, Hytale has a bad problem where it, like, stutters every now and again, or what's going on there. At least some of these kind of show through the helmet, the hat. Only some of them, though. Go back to previous hat. There we go. Do you want the hair to be changed at all? I'll change it to that. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna jump into my world and start seeing what I can do on there. So, what have I been up to? Alright, recapping on what's been going on. I have like a little farm area here. It's not as big as I wanted, because at some point I kind of want it to be like much further out across like, in the area that I'm pointing at. But that might be a little while to set up. Oh wait. Oh, did my key bindings get changed? Because I remember them being a little different. Yeah, I usually have sprint as that. There we go. Yeah, now I can sprint with alt. That's good. How does the walk-off protection work? I have to press control in order to do that. Okay. That's going to mess with my muscle memory. Let's see. Trying to like remember how to do some of this. I'm not sprinting. What? Oh, shoot, I changed the wrong thing, didn't I? Yeah. Sprint is control, and then no, walk is left shift. No, what? No, I don't change that. Oh, I have to save the settings. Shoot. Walk is left control. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Oh, look, there's a cow. What do you need? Need lettuce. Okay. I remember the main thing is that whenever you want to find any of these farm animals to tame, you have to find like their matching foods. So, we'll see what I can do there. Luckily, I do have like a lot of foods on standby. Let's see. To start out with, where do I want the farm? I've been thinking about having it in this area actually. Let's see if I can try that. I remember trying to like get a lot of this area dug out for a while, and it just got kind of difficult because I had some bad pickaxes at the time. And then later on, I got myself, yeah, my key bindings got changed entirely. I have to press I in order to open the inventory, don't I? Okay, where is... Where is my open inventory button? In the inventory, no. Open inventory is tab? Ew, no. Player list is tab. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. Or being cringe, or one or the other. Save changes. There we go. So, yeah, I have a couple adamantite pickaxes. I need to get them fixed up at some point, because last time I was here, I dug a hole. And it was a very deep hole. Like, a fairly deep hole here. Big, deep. It's very deep. Hard to see at the bottom. No Swedish monkeys here. Hello. Hey, hello, Swedish. Trying to get stuff ready for getting farming set up. Pretty much, and it just needs to fix up my pickaxes, which I think I just need some leather scraps. I don't know if I have any though. Oh, that's right. I have to. Okay. I'm getting used to the key bindings again because I haven't actually played in a while. Let's see. Alright, so with farming in, I want to actually get some kind of area set up. Now, I've thought about having like an actual big building, which could probably still be what I do in the future, but I want to see how much I can do with just either fencing? Probably just fencing. So I'll need some wood. Do I want to use... No, hold on. What other wood types do I have? I know I have some more wood types. Oh, yeah. Here's some red oak logs. I remember those. Let's start with that. So, builder's bench. Throw that in here. What kind of fencing can I get? I can get a gate. Let's get a couple gates. Maybe about 6 for now. And redwood fencing. That looks kind of bulky. Still use it though. I think I can. Where? Okay, it did actually craft. Okay. Use all of it? Yeah, sure, all of it. I got torches. Okay, I do. Probably gonna use those for lighting. Oh, Silence is here. Hey, Silence. Back at the Hytale. Let's see. Actually, I want to see if I can remove this one structure first. Not really structure, but just kind of like rock. How's it going? Going good so far. Got back into Hytale for a couple days. I want to see if I can get some of the new farm animal stuff checked out. I want to see if I can do that. Also, I totally didn't just wake up like 30 minutes ago. Although, as for how long I'm going to be streaming today, I don't know. Kind of depends on how long I feel like sitting here, I think. Which might be 3 hours, but it could be 4. I'm also going to try to, like, change all the stone rock down here into dirt. I'll need to actually get dirt from somewhere, but I need to get rid of this anyway. A never break, huh? What do you mean by like a never break? You mean like I'll never take a break? Nah. I'll take a break every now and again. Here's a bird. I'll definitely, like, take a break every now and again, but, ooh, there's a cave. Hello, cave. I'm just covered up with what little dirt I have. I think I can make dirt. If that's an option. Alright. Sorry, I was just getting stuff shut up. You should shoot the bird out of the sky. Why would I do that? Actually, I don't even know if I can. Well, now there's pigeons. Oh, there's the bird. Well, I got punished. I'm now frozen in time. I can't even hit it. Like, I think I... Let's see. I think I'm missing it. Stop. He re-angles himself every time I shoot. No, it's gonna be too difficult. Okay. I'm now frozen in time for my transgressions against birdkind. Warp. Warp. Look. There we go. Grief. Still don't know why the freezing happens. I think it's just because Hytale freezes for some reason. I was like I remember playing Ultra Kill a whole lot, and then the freezing never happened. So I'm pretty sure it's Hytale related. Bird dodge is 100. I guess it is. Oh, I got it. Or I hit it at once. Yeah. One. Damn it. It regened all its health. Nah, never mind. Literally regained all of its health. It was out of combat for too long. No. Should be. Yeah, there we go. I was like, this thing's gonna break at some point pretty soon. Where's the sound of... Yeah. There we go. Well, that's way too low. Jeez. It's a bit better. Alright. Okay, luckily, there is one cow that's over there, like, right over there. Which is going to be very useful for whenever I want to actually make the actual farm thing. Unfortunately, there's one slight issue. It's only one cow. We need 2 cow. So I'll need to go on a long and tedious journey to find the second cow. And then I can have several. Unless they undergo mitosis, in which case I only need 1. But I'm assuming I need 2. So I want to find the second one at some point. Let's see. One doesn't equal 2. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, you see what I mean. I need the second one in order for it to work. It's Pokemon Black and White song. Yeah. I've said this many times already, but I really do like the Black and White games the most. Out of all the Pokemon games that I have played, then again, I've only played either, let's see, Black and White 2, and X and Y, Sun and Moon. Was there any other ones? I think that was all that I played. I haven't played like any of the things or ones before then. Even still, I just really like the black and white storytelling. I remember replaying that black and white at some point, like a year or two ago, just kind of in my own time, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. Kind of sucks that I have to pull out some old game consoles in order to play this old game that's really cool. If only I could put it up on my new hardware. If only there was some way to put it on my new hardware so I could play it. Original Golden's here says, we mining and tailing? Yes. First we mine, then we tail. We mine tail. Wait, that's not the right word. Wait, yeah, thank you for stopping by. Today I wanted to work on making a farm area because I haven't actually had like farmland animals for a while. Mostly because they haven't had that feature in until like a recent patch where they actually had that in. I'm gonna go sleep really quick just so I can set it today. Silence says, I would play Black and White 2 on my 3DS, but those games cost so much. I would honestly love to play it on my computer. Like, that actually would be kind of neat if at some point I could figure out how to get it to work on my computer. Or, at the very least have it, stream it from... stream it from the 3DS, or somehow capture it on the DS, and then play that. That could actually be fun, because I actually want to check it out at some point. Okay. Hytale has farms? It does, yeah. They added in, or let's see, when it was first introduced, it did have like normal farming, but they recently added in a thing called a scythe that allows you to like farm a bit easier. That, and they didn't actually have tameable animals on release. Well, now they do. So that's cool. I actually have like a little farm area set up here too. Kind of neat. I have like a hodgepodge of plants. I have a bunch of wheat fields here. I'm mostly kind of waiting for those to grow up. Other thing to check out, there is... Where is it? Is it in this bench? Oh yeah, I have to... There we go. There's a thing called a crude sickle. And they just added that in. Oh, there's an iron sickle too. I'm probably going to make that at some point. But this allows you to mass harvest crops. Yeah, and oh, I got frozen again. Shoot, for some reason there's a bug where I get frozen in time. I think this is a Hytale issue, but I really don't know why. And up here, I'm here. Deanspillabean playthrough of Black and White 2 win. If I can figure out how to get the games working, because I do have both games. I have Black and White and Black and White 2. Wait, let's see. No, I have White and then Black 2, I think was what it was. As for if I wanted to actually do a stream on those, I honestly could probably do that in the future, but again, I have to figure out how I can get the game to work, which would either imply that I have to get the game off of the game cartridge or somehow record it from the 3DS that I have. Which I know there's like some capture card stuff that I can do, but I think I have to do some weird modifications to it, and I don't know if I have that capability at the moment. Shoot, I'm getting used to... Let's see. Use a bit... Oh my gosh, that's also messed up. No, ability 1. Ability 1 is this. Ability 2. Ability 3. I need to reset some of these key... My key bindings got changed around. Have you ever done a Nuzlock's Silence? I haven't. If I do a stream thing, I guess you can quote me on this. If I ever do a stream thing for it, I won't do like a full Nuzlocke. Mostly because I kind of like more the casual gaming. But I'd still probably go for something that's like, oh no, this Pokemon's out. Like kind of a soft Nuzlocke, maybe. Solid maybe. Doing one for Ultra Moon? That's cool. Okay, where the heck is my inventory button? I want to change it back. I know I keep changing this around, but fine, I'll change that. I'll change that back. So now my muscle memory's like saying go to tab every time I want to do so. Oh yeah, on the farming thing, there is whenever you're farming, you get access to wheat and or like a plant and then the essence of life. Most of the time, the actual fruits themselves don't do much. You can turn them into some food. It's not complicated at the moment. But the main thing that you want to get is to use the essence of life in order to... you can make tree saplings with the different seeds as well. There's two different types of plant seeds. There's the regular one and then the eternal variant. The regular... doesn't plant anything else after you put it down, but the eternal one places down a new seed every time you interact with it. So like all of these, all of this wheat here is all eternal seeds, so they place themselves back. But if I went over to this rice here that is just normal, they don't get replanted. I'd have to manually go over to the farmer's bench, interact with that, and make rice seeds instead, and then plant them back. Oh yeah, they also added in, let me see if I can find it. Where did I put the water can? There we go. They changed the watering can a little bit, and they added in a new feature for it, where you can charge it up with a hold of the right click, and it actually mass waters an area, which is super duper useful because you have to water like whole areas in order to keep them up and hydrated. Holy crap, I didn't expect Hytale to turn farming into a science. They kind of did, yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to interact with F. It's gonna be frustrating. I'm gonna have to stick with... I'm sticking with whatever my muscle memory is wanting me to work on. Okay, getting back to mining. Virgil says my muscle memory is to auto-press escape. I have so much... I lost so much progress in Warblade because of that. Oh no. Yeah, like for me, I have to pretty much press Alt if ever I want to do any sprinting, because I think I got so used to that when I was playing Skyrim for a while, because that was like the sprint key for a bit. And then I just actually really liked pressing Alt instead of having to hold Shift down all the time. Oh, Martian's here, says hello. Hey, hello, Martians. Is Hytale Minecraft but more realistic? Not really more realistic, but like more realized, I want to say. Like, there's a lot more... I personally feel there's a lot more potential in Hytale for stuff. Like, already there's like a lot more plants who... I don't know, when I was looking at that wheat, it looked weird. Can I store any of my stuff away? Yeah. I'm just gonna, let's see, let's keep the dirt. Some of that away. I need to expand my storage. If I actually make like this area over here, I'm definitely going to make a big storage area for all the farmland, for all the farming needs. But let's see. Hytale is Minecraft, but more realistic and not that blocky. I mean, it's still blocky. Like, you can look at like the character that I have, and he's blocky. Pretty much most of the stuff in here is very blocky too. It's, in my opinion, a lot more detailed. Like, especially with the crops. Like, it's not just 2D stuff, but you can interact with it in a kind of wave as you interact with them. There's eggplants, tomatoes, cotton, chili. Now, I will want to mention, do all of these actually do stuff? Some of them don't actually do anything, and you just use them for food, or use them to make life essence that you use to make other stuff. So, functionality-wise, there's still a lot of, like, features missing in the game. Heck, they just added in a new feature recently to have, where is it? I just had it. They finally added in this crude sickle, just so you can like mass harvest stuff easier. That wasn't in the game by default, and it was really annoying because you had to like manually pick all of these one by one. So the game is very much in early development. There's a lot of missing features. Oh, I just like gave my whole inventory. Oops. Give me that back. There we go. Like, let's see. There's the most powerful tools in the game, the mithril items, requires materials that are currently inaccessible. Like, you just can't get them. Literally can't. The best tools that you can get is adamantites, the red stuff. Which, honestly, is pretty good right now, where, like, you can break blocks, break blocks with one hit. Whereas normally, with, like a thorium pick, this is, like mid-tier stuff. It takes, like, 2 hits. So, thorium pick, or, adamantite pick is definitely better. You do have to go to, like, the hotland area in order to get a hotland area. What do you mean hotland area? I mean, like, an entire volcano island. In fact, I can actually see it from here. There it is. You can see it from there. A lot of the ores are biome specific, as well as like some resources, so it drives you to go on an exploration. There are teleporters though, and you can use the teleporters to get from area to area. Let me actually just look at it real quick just to show it off. So yeah, here's sands. Don't pay any attention to sands. Papyrus is probably somewhere around here too. But there's portals in the game. You can interact with them and you can tell them like which portal to go to. I'm gonna go to Fart Volcano Island. And then I get almost instantly warped to an island that's like super far from my home base. That's like that's an option. Also, yeah, definitely the game is a lot more prettier. I mean, look at this. It looks like we're using like custom texture shaders. Let's see. Go home. Yes. Bobcan's here. Hey, Bobcan. I want to mention I noticed that you were in like some of the earlier streams, and I wasn't able to shout out that you were here. That's my apologies. I was like really occupied at the time. So, anyways, hi, Bob. Welcome back. Let's see. Original says, being fair, they should add a scythe and weeds that infest your plants. Why infest plants? Adamantite means red iron in Greek, I think. It's old Greek mythology. Oh, yeah, that actually kind of fits then. Oh, frozen. Hold on. Still don't know why that happens. I will never know why it happens. Okay. Also, is that a Terraria reference? There could be like Terraria influences. It feels more like a 3D Terraria than an upgraded Minecraft, but it also feels like an upgraded Minecraft too. It definitely is more Terraria-esque than Minecraft-esque. That being said, I still think, yeah, well, let's see. Is this a better Minecraft? Well, there's still features that are missing at the moment, but the game's still in early access. It's getting updated very frequently, though. Like, I think at the moment they're still trying to get like a lot of stuff from old versions of the game patched in, because the entire thing is like a massive mishmash of random features from various builds from across the years that they've been working on that have been like collecting dust for those many years because they just never got it out in time. Anyways, like they literally just added taming for creatures. So there's a cow over there. Wouldn't have been able to tame it or breed it in an earlier patch. Now we can. And today I wanted to actually make a farm area for them, like a little farmland container, also like some kind of barn house. That's what I want to do today. Bob says, no, it's fine. I never fully pay attention at that time. Oh, all right. Although, to be fair, during those Ultra Kill streams that I had like 30 viewers. That was like the most amount of viewers that I've had in any stream ever. I had 30 viewers during those Ultra Kill streams. That was ridiculous. I think it was like halfway like, oh, this guy's playing Ultra Kill. That's cool. What, he's playing as Tenna? That's even cooler. And that was like most of my Ultra Kill stream stuff. I was able to get P ranking on all the levels of fraud though, which is cool. Very frustrated though, but I was able to do it. Hytale is just a better Minecraft, says original, but Hytale can never best Terraria. I will second that. I have watched Terraria gameplay. I've played Terraria too. Gracious, the amount of content in the game is frankly ridiculous. Like, I think for like a lot of problems that people might have with Minecraft, where it's like missing a lot of like interactable content. Terraria just has whatever the devs felt like throwing in that day, and they did that for like a decade. Jacko says, hey dude, you should press Control S for... Well, I seem to be walking slowly backwards, so I don't think that's working today. Anyways, hey Jackos. Ori Star is also here. Hello. Hello, Orby. Well, now you know, play Ultra Kill as Tenna, and you can get fame, because that might be the TV time people want to see. I guess so. I plan on at some point doing some more streams with Tenna, or like, I've thought about pulling Tenna out whenever I want to specifically replay games that, like, I've, like, fully streamed already. Like, the first time I stream some games in the future... I want to have, like, use my paper avatar and be like, wow, I'm going to react to this thing live from my first perspective. Wow, I love this game. This is so cool. And then my second playthrough is using Tenna as, like, the speed running mode, where I know what I'm doing, I know how everything works, I know what all the conversations are in dialogue, so I can just kind of speed through everything a lot faster. And then I play as Tenna the whole time. Then I need to figure out what to do for the Roaring Knight, because I'm working on, like, a Roaring Knight avatar, and I have the potential to make it. I just need to, like, really make it, though. Original says, Terraria is a slow game where you should do side things. It rewards exploration and waiting instead of rushing. It feels like that. I mean, there's, like, content everywhere you look. Like, no matter what direction you go, there's always stuff to do in Terraria. Minecraft, it's like, you should probably go to this one biome that's, like, 10,000 blocks away, and then you can get something useful. Once. It's not exactly the best gameplay. Let's see, Original says, being honest, imagining Tenna playing such a violent game is really funny. It is really funny. Don't worry, it's all catch up. And, man, I wanted to do it. That's a good question on that live for a time. That's a good question. Do it for the fun. Let's see. Hey, Dean, you should press Control S for the funny. No, damn it, it didn't work. You're long. I'm really proud of myself for like doing a quick edit of that, and I posted like the like a little quick short edit of that. That was really funny. Let's see. He's not long now. Silence says, I have to force Dean to play Calamity at some... You've been forcing me to play Calamity for months. Not actually, haven't played Calamity yet. I asked him, I want to play Terraria, and then finish Terraria first before I go into Calamity. And we still haven't finished Terraria. We've been busy. Oh, my pickaxe broke. I do honestly like the repair mechanic in this game, or I like the idea of it. Like, you still have to replace your tools eventually, but the main thing with repairing tools in this game, you don't have to use a whole anvil and like really expensive iron. Or, I mean, you do need to use iron, but not as much. You need to make a repair kit that costs linen scraps, iron ingots, and light leather. The leather was super annoying to hold on to, because you couldn't really farm it too well, but now with taming and farming, you can actually like get light leather easier, so that might actually not be too big of an issue. That does repair your pickaxe or whatever tool that you repaired with, but it reduces its overall durability by about 10%, I think. Let's see. Merchant says, hey, it was not a short, it was a long. Why are you doing person-humans thing of having whales in your sentences? Let's see. Original says, if you make the night one, you should add a Gangnam-style dance. If I can get a pixel art rendition of that, maybe I will. That would be really funny though if I get like the pixel art animation of that. Again, it needed to be pixel art animation. Corby says, by the way, Russians already cracked Hytale like in 5 to 10 minutes after its release. I'm assuming you mean like busted open its source code or something, which doesn't surprise me because they made the game like super open to modders. Well, to some extent, I think like there's You're giving Dean terrible ideas. At some extent, I know they have Hytale kind of open, but it's kind of like an open closed or something. Original says Calamity is kind of mid in my opinion because it changes too much. Well, to be fair, it adds like a lot of content for fun. Like it's purely a hey, you played Terraria. Do you want to play Terraria times 50? Welcome to Calamity. Dean, take this. A terrible idea. Yoink. Whoop. I've acquired a new terrible idea. I will not say what the terrible idea is, because I will say it eventually. You will find out what it is eventually. Orb says, no, they should have grabbed the whole game files through the launcher. Good grief. Now, you know what that means? Be sure to support your local Hytale devs, otherwise the Russians will take it over instead. And nothing against the Russians at all, that was purely a joke. Quick, before they pirate it! Wait, but the game's like really cheap, it's 20 bucks. It's $20? Hytale's $20. Yes, Hytale is $20. You can go over to Hytale.com and use a code. No, I don't have a code. Why do you think I have? Do you think I have a code? No, I'm too lazy to ask for a code. But yeah, Hytale's 20 bucks if anyone wants to check it out. It is in very early access, so there's a lot of features that are missing or incomplete. There's already a lot of stuff even now, so if you want to check that out, that's an option. I need more storage, at least over here. You can't buy it for regional ban reasons? Oh, that's stupid. You can't buy the game. You can't buy the game because it's different region. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. That is kind of dumb, though. I understand because it's like the whole regional restriction thing. I never understood the reason for it. Sorry, you can't buy that here. Oh, okay, I'll just like circumvent it. No, you can't just circumvent it. Circumvent it. No, don't do that. I guess they just have, like, rules there anyway. That's how they want to rule. That's how they want to rule. That's how it goes. Bob says, no, the bad idea was, like, honest to goodness, or no, let's see. Bob says, I like playing the Calamity mod. Masochist mode. Martian says, today, let's see. Man, whale, today, whale, I, whale, played, whale, a game, whale, called, whale, death. It was boring. It was a black screen. You took person humans talking mentality, unless you are a person human in disguise. Which I doubt. Doubt. Someone says, calamity is when you think killing God is not enough. That sounds really accurate to what kind of stuff I've seen from it. Are you person humans, Martians? That block is just floating. I've acquired block. Orby says, new tip, if you want to be noticed, just add a whale emoji into your message. Well, I'm not human. There was a guy in my chat that's been around for like a year or so called Person Human, and that was like that was like a speech quirk that they have where they like add in whale emotes after every word or every other word. It's sort of like a signature thing of theirs. As in, like, I haven't seen anyone else do it, so I was like, hey, wait, that's his thing. That is. Bobcan says potato, and then followed by a shrimp emoji. I don't think I'd like potatoes with shrimp, but that's just my opinion. Oh my gosh, I almost have this whole rock face defaced. De-rock faced? Can you deface a rock, or you do de-rock the rock face? New shower thoughts have been added. Alright, now for the real question. When am I going to use all this chalk for? Because all this is actually chalk. That's what it says, literally. It's called chalk. I don't really know what to use it for. Could use it as, like, filler, I guess, but it's kind of, like, not really much of a purpose. It's just kind of here. Bob's got to skedaddle for a bit. Okay, see ya in a bit. Rio's here. Hey Rio, welcome back. All right, got the rock face done. Next up, I need to get a bunch of dirt, and then fill the area with dirt. I think can I craft dirt over on the farmer's bench? I can. All right, cool. Oh wait, I needed soil for that first. Can I? Oh, it turns any soil into that. Oh, I need... Damn. Do I have extra dirt? Where art thou, extra dirt? Somewhere. Oh well. Dude, I'm finally halfway done! Nice. Says Rio. Woo! Sarcastic says, just eat the chalk. Well, unfortunately, I'm not Susie. I don't have Susie's, like, chalk edibility powers. I can't really eat chalk. I mean, I can try. No, I can't eat the chalk. It's not even an option. Yeah. Lag spikes, but I'm fine. Alright. He says, I finished half the free times events. I suppose. Orby says, just dig it up. I mean, I've already dug it up. I gotta put it away somewhere. Like this. Actually, what chest do I want to put it in? I'll put it in this chest. I have a lot of rocks that I need to... Damn it. What button am I pressing that does that? I know it's E. Hold on. I keep pressing E, and that keeps getting rid of my stuff. I don't want to press that. Okay, why is that a thing? I don't like it. Take all, put all. Put as take all instead. Just get rid of put all. I don't want it anymore. Okay, dirt. I want dirt. Where do I have my dirt? There's burnt dirt, not actual dirt. Do I need to go get more dirt? I think I need to go get more dirt. Damn. Rectangle's here. Hey, Dean. Hello. Trying to get a new farm area set up, but I need dirt. Oh, wait. I forgot. I can actually use a shovel for this. Let me go get my shovel. I think I have my shovel over here. Yes, there you are. Cool. I can now use my shovel. But yeah, hey Tangle. We're trying to make a farm area. We got, like... Let's see. We got, there used to be a rock face over there. There is now just a face. And I need some dirt to fill in that area, so I'm trying to find some dirt. There's some dirt over here. Trying to see if I can actually get it a little bit of ways from my base so I don't have to look at it too much. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I forgot Rio was on, Rio's playing Danganronpa again, is trying to 100% it. I finally got the escape button from the Mono machine. Hey Silence, there's another guy that plays Danganronpa. His name is Rio. I mentioned because Silence and I play Danganronpa. Maybe put E as a quick stash instead. I just ended up unbinding it. I just didn't want to mess with it. I could put E as the inventory button, but then I keep like... I don't know, the key bindings are all kind of different because I'm so used to Minecraft key bindings. Also, good grief, it is dark. They definitely made the darkness a lot more manageable. There was like a problem where for a while they just couldn't see anything because it was too dark. It's too dark. The Mono machine is literally ultra kill if you realize what Mono machine means. Machine 1. Machine. Turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Sarcastion says, wait, do you not have a Discord? I mean, I do. I just rather not use it when it comes to, like, too much social activity. I've had bad experiences with it. Not to say that I haven't had good experiences. I've had good experiences with Discord. It's just the bad ones infest my life too much, and I really don't like it. As in, like, it did not go well with what experience I did have. So I'm being very limited with how I interact with people. Like trying to do these streams. Discord can be so toxic. It can, but just with like, I think it's better in like more focused groups. The problem is whenever you can get like anybody in, and then you have to like clue the new person in on like the new rules. It's like a new friend group, but like anybody can just join in the friend group whenever, and it kind of becomes an issue. So, anyways, if I was to do some more Discord stuff in the future, I want more moderators. Issue with that is that the moderators then also have to carry the burden of having to deal with them too, which I don't feel like doing that either. So for now, if anyone actually want to contact me for any reason, I got the Deanspillabean contact. I have contacts in the description of my videos. Blue Sky is an option. You can contact me with deanspillabean@gmail.com. That's an option too. Like if you want to send anything to me. Otherwise, I mean, there's the Blue Sky thing, but that's kind of it at the moment. Yeah, I'm just too iffy on opening up Discord and doing a server thing again. I still I have a server technically. It's just privated at the moment. Also, I froze, so I had to like reset myself. Up here! Here I am. Corby says that your voice actor reminds me. I also do voice acting, especially doing Minus Prime voice. I need to get back into making voice act videos because I make some pretty good ones. I did like a bunch for Tenna. I did like one for ERAM. I can kind of do a good Flowey one too. I did one for Sham. I did a bunch of voice act videos basically. Okay, do I have enough dirt? It's not enough dirt, but I think it'll do for now. Your model crashed, oh there it is. Yeah, some reason on Hytale specifically, I think the game stutters in a weird way that causes my my PNG model to crash. I don't think it's with the program itself, I'm pretty sure it's with Hytale, but for whatever reason, I think if like my computer freezes, then the program freezes and it doesn't have a way to update itself correctly. So it just freezes for whatever reason. Tango is so excited for Chapter 5. I still have a lot that I want to do before Chapter 5 comes out. I need to make like a... There's still a couple theory videos that I want to make before Chapter 5 comes out. I need to get my my blind playthrough highlights done too. Like, I did the stream of it like months ago, and I just been neglecting getting like the blind playthrough done. I need to like catch up on that, really. Before it's too late and I lose my opportunity. Or the opportunity of, like, making stuff. But there will still be more stuff to make, but I'll be so behind. Let's see, I need to torch this place. As in, light it up. Not actually, like, set to fire, but, you know. Sarcasm says, need more activity with other servers since all the other servers are just kind of dead. That's another problem I have with like with the Discord servers. Not to say like the one that I've had is dead. It's not dead. It's technically alive, but it's just like if you look away for too long and then it becomes inactive and then people don't have a reason to interact with it, and then it's like, well, now it's not there. I mostly use it just to interact with the people that or like the people that have been following my streams for well over a year, because that's when I had the server open. But ever since like a couple too many bad situations, and they were bad situations. I've just been kind of having it closed off for ever since those happened. But to kind of make up for it, I've been trying to start up streaming again and trying to make sure that I'm more interactive, I guess, like being more available, at least outside of just Discord. Which is also why I've been trying to like stream a lot more frequently, just so I can like interact with people more and kind of like get a bit of a community to show up. I think it's working out okay. Piano of Doom. Orby says, by the way, do you use the PNG model specifically for the... what PNG model do you use specifically for the 1001? I use VideoTube. Oh, just to kind of show this off really quick. So... the main program that I use for, like, my paper avatar is VideoTube Mini. And this one I just have, like... I'm sorry for the, flashbang, by the way. But, it's like the, it's a small version that I use. I have... If I can show it off. I have like 40-something different poses that my character can swap between, and I have like different buttons where I can press Shift, Control, and Alt, and different button combinations in order to get specific poses. Which that's pretty useful. Now there is a full version of VideoTube, and that's what I was using for my Tenna avatar, which basically has the same features, but is incredibly programmable. Like, you can program it to do kind of anything. It uses some node-based programming. The problem with the VideoTube full version, however, is that it is in early access and isn't publicly available. It is only available if you buy, spend about $8 USD on their Ko-Fi page for VideoTube. So if you want to get the early access version, that's a thing. It's still in development, there's still features. I think they've been working on it for the past year or so, but I think it's really, really good. It has a lot of potential. It just needs... there's still some bugs that need to be ironed out. I've experienced those bugs. Sarcasm says, I need more places to share my music. I don't, let's see. I don't know how well this will work out, but I know, one website that I go for, like, most of my music is Bandcamp. It's like, it's a more indie-focused music distribution site. I try to get, like, all of my music from there just because I feel like it's cheaper to get music from there. And there's also, like a much wider variety. Bandcamp is the website. Geez, it is dark. I'm gonna go see if I can get it in daytime. But, you can... I think anybody can just, like, make a distribution account and start selling their music. So if you're interested, you can kind of check it out. The issue is that the music is very experimental. Well, that's good, because there's actually tons of experimental music on Bandcamp too. Like, I don't have like a lot of good examples, because most of the examples that I have are like the Ultra Kill OST is on there. C418 posts his music on there. I think like the Wonder Stop OST is specifically on Bandcamp, actually. But yeah, hold on. I'm checking this really quick. Wonder Stop OST was made by C418. Is the soundtrack on Steam too? Oh, the soundtrack is on Steam as well. Okay. But even still, I try to get it through Bandcamp just because it's a bit cheaper. But yeah, I'd recommend checking it out just to at least like post your music and then have like a price tag for it. You can make it free if you want. Just kind of like putting that out as like an option. Again, not sure how like available it can be, but you can do that and you can have your music be downloadable there. Orby says, no, I think I'd stick to the PNG Tuber Plus. Well, the version that I use for my paper avatar is the mini version, which is just a free variant. It doesn't have as much features as the full version, but I mean, I've been using it for years, and I haven't had many issues. Like, there is only so far that you can go with it, of course, because you can't like program everything in yourself. But there's still a lot that you can do. I even had like a whole version of the 10 avatar specifically on the free version of VideoTube for a while. and that worked out pretty well. It's just with the full version, I can do some more stuff. But for like casual PNG avatar making, usually VideoTube works out pretty well, honestly. It's like the base version. Merchant says, hey, can you see me talking? I think it's bugged. Oh no. I will mention sometimes YouTube chat hides messages. For what reason? Heck if I know. But YouTube like automatically hides messages for no reason. If you want all of the messages, you can set your chat feed to live, which is what I have, and so I can see those messages. It could also be that they just haven't responded to them. Did you know that YouTube hides messages? Why? I really don't know. I recall at one point that the word legs was being censored for some reason, and then that message was hidden. But I was able to see it because I had the live chat feature instead of the top chat feature. Why? I don't know why YouTube is like this, but it is. Okay, maybe legs isn't a thing because I see like people in it and it works. So I don't think the legs was it. I think at some point some messages just don't work. Nope, not censored. Nope, didn't. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes it's not censored, but the message is just hidden. Like, that has actually happened before, where some people's messages are just gone. There's one of my friends that, for the life of them, cannot use my chat for no reason. Like, I literally never see their messages, ever. And they're like, hey, why didn't you respond to my messages? And I'm like, what messages? You never sent any. And they're like, oh, wait. Oh, it's just not in your recording. Oh, yeah, it isn't in my, like, chat feed recording. Why isn't it there? That's so weird. That is weird. We both thought, and then we were like, well, that's stupid. So for whatever reason, my friend is censored from talking in my stream chat, but I have literally no reason for them to be banned. I only have, like, maybe 1 or 2 people that are actually banned from using my chat over, like, the whole several years that I've been streaming. They're not on that list. I really don't know what's going on there. It's hard to really tell where the problem is, too, because, I mean, it's hard to tell where the problem is. Dangle says I hate that it sets it to top chat every time I join. And there's no way to set it to live. Live is way better, and yet they have it disabled by default. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Bro got treated like Roblox treats their player. For real. What's unfortunate is that they could probably add like some really funny content to the streams. But no. No, they gotta be banned for no reason. I genuinely just do not understand. Problem is that I don't even know if that happens with some other people. Imagine getting shadow banned to a point that you don't know that you're shadow banned, and you think that everyone's just ignoring you, no matter where you go. And you're not being told that your messages aren't going through. And no one knows that your messages aren't going through because they're not going through. You're going up against the whole world. Everyone's like, why is everyone ignoring me? I'm trying to be a really cool person. Why is everyone ignoring? No one's ignoring. Your messages are just being hidden for no reason. That sounds dystopian now that I'm saying that out loud. Yeah, be up here. I think I got enough dirt. I'm gonna see if I can fill this thing in some more. Oh, right. Plop, 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 plop. Maurice says this, I hit Maurice with a drone? That's a cool combo. You get style points. You get plus 200 points. Sarkash says a man appears invisible to everyone else. Sounds like a plot of an anime. It is a plot of an anime. I won't say which one. There is one where that is a plot. I won't say which one, though. Why? I literally don't remember what it was called, so I can't really say. I think the plot was like some superstar. It was just like so invisible that she just tries to do everything possible to be seen, but just can't be seen for some reason. Except this one guy, the main protagonist, that can see her. And she's like, why can you see me? And he's like, heck if I know. Why can everyone not see you? Something anime. Anyways, I got that dirt patch filled in. Woo! Alright, next step. I want to make an actual storage barn bin thing. It's called Bunny Girl Senpai. Yeah, that's the anime. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I forget that most of those animes are like really literal in their namings. But yeah, the plot is like the main character, like the one of the other characters in the show is just completely invisible, even though they're insanely popular. And the protagonist sees her, but yeah, they're trying to figure out what's going on. I haven't seen it yet. I just know that that's what it is. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let me go get some wood so I can get some like building materials. Oh wait, do I want to use like other stuff? All right, what kind of building materials do I want? Do I want to use? I have like tons of rocks. I should try to use rocks for something at least. I'm gonna get a bunch of wood though, because I'm gonna be using that. Tangle says, my friend really loves the show. I don't get it though. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. Frankly, a lot of like good animes have like a very weird premise, but have like or not really a weird premise, but just kind of like, hey, here's kind of an outlandish idea, and then we're gonna kind of mess around with it a lot. Sarkaz says, I don't like anime too much. It is kind of an acquired taste because there's some weird awkward stuff from it. There's a lot of good that can come out of it. A lot of my favorite shows are animes, honestly. Hey, is anybody gonna watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run soon? I'm gonna be watching that. That's gonna be a good show. I'm not streaming my reaction to that. I'm just gonna watch it on my own time. But like, JoJo Part 5, 7's coming out soon. I'm gonna be watching that. That being said, JoJo's is also really weird. Sarkaz says, we tried watching JoJo, Jujutsu Kaisen, my friend Nocturne, and Assassin School. Assassination. Oh, we watched Assassinations High School? Okay. Let's see. I watched like 3 of those, I think. The, JoJo, I've like, in celebration, literally rewatched the entirety of JoJo. Like, all the way from parts 1 through 6, just to get ready for part 7. Very fun experience. It was very bizarre, but it was really good. I need axe. Do I have axe with me? No, actually, I don't need an axe. I need a pick, right? No, I would need an axe. Okay. Say that again. Steal Your Ball Adventures. Oh, I think I need to go get like an actual axe tool. Hold on. But let's see. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure I think is really good. It is frankly very bizarre, but it is still a really good show just because it has a lot of really good ideas and it executes them very well. Part 6 does get bizarre, but the ending is definitely a like one of itself. It does go really fast though. I'm gonna steal your ball, Adventure 7. Gonna be back. Alrighty. Jujutsu Kaisen, I remember watching that. I think it was good. I think the animation was good. I don't know what to think about the like power scaling or the storytelling very well. I just really like the fight scenes. Those are cool. Really good animation. That's like another thing I like about some of those animes, because frankly the animation is just really good. It's just good. Like there's nothing else to it. It's just good. Except the ones where they're not. Has anyone seen One Punch Man? I've seen One Punch Man. Yeah, it's in like a week. I'm so excited. I am excited too. I can't wait to watch it. I will be sure not to spoil anything. I will probably never bring it up, maybe. I'll try my best not to bring up anything related to JoJo's while the new stuff is running, because that would be cringe to talk about it. Well, to talk about it in the context of like saying what's going on. Let's see. I think I need a bit more space here. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, that opened twice. Whoa, I don't have to open it, but okay. Alright, so usual technique for whenever I do like farm animal things, I try to have like a little zone to get them ready to go in here. This way, whenever they actually do go into the pen, they don't escape. So it kind of gives them like it's like a buffer, pretty much. Ooh, do I want to move it over a little bit just to get a bit more room? Actually, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna move it over just a little bit. I can go over these. Okay. Let's see. I want to move this over just one more block over. Sark says, Succession of the costume was pretty cool. Can't watch it without the English dub sub. Didn't they add that in? Oh yeah, that's right. It's like, one of the problem I have with like some animes is that they're really picky on who gets access to the English dub of some animes or not. Like at least with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you don't have a problem with that. Where, hey, do they have the sub version or the English or the dub version? Yes, they do. Netflix has it. Cool. I don't have to worry about that. And then there's just like some sites that don't have the full English dub version for some reason. Yet they have the sub version. And then there's some versions that just only have the dub. It's very confusing and very annoying. It's like the only problem I have with like some anime stuff. It's just how difficult it is to like get it to be a part of it because it's in a whole different language. And also, not only that, sometimes the dubs just aren't that good. They just aren't. And there's nothing you can do about it. Was everyone leaving? I've been streaming for an hour and a half. People got stuff to do. I don't. That's why I'm streaming. I hate the Hytale pens that they don't connect. They really don't. I wish they, like, worked on it. Or at least had, like, a state for this so they actually go through. I'm pretty sure they do connect correctly, though. Or, like, gameplay-wise. Right. I need to go see if I can get myself some cows. I need some lettuce. Lettuce. Because they like lettuce. Since when was this? Whatever. Ezreal, is that you? Says Suji. Not quite. The name's Nizzy, or at least that's what I call my little APNG avatar. Hey, excuse me, cow. Can you follow me? Yeah, thank you. Look, I'm gonna give you a lot of food, and in return, you're gonna give me a lot of food. All right? Does that sound good? That sounds like a fair trade to me. Hey, yeah. Pathfind up here. Pathfind up here. You're almost there. It's not Azrael. He is a bean that is a Spilla and a Dean. Alright, come on. Pathfind your way in here. You can do it. There we go. A little bit further. Thank you. Huzzah. We got ourselves a cow. Alright, now I need to find a second one. What? He's Teen Spilla Bean. But yeah, my paper avatar is based off of Azrael, but it's as if, like, Azrael was wearing the clothes that Nico wears in One Shot. Two different games. Also, hand drew all of the poses. Like, hand drawn them and then scanned them in. I have like 40 different poses that I swap between. Anyways, we are on the search for a cow. And trying to see if we can find a cow. Find the cow that cowers. The cow that cowers. Could it be? Sarkash says, I really don't like Hytale style too much because although you played Minecraft for like 10 years too long. I will kind of give you that. There's like some elements that I'm not a huge fan of. Like maybe like how like weirdly detailed some of the main characters. It still looks really good. The customization's insane. I really like that. I think with Minecraft, everything's like a consistent 16 by 16 pixelation, whereas in Hytale it's like kind of a weird mix where like everything's in a 64 by 64, but then there's like the animated textures that are like really high res. There's nothing bad about it. It's just kind of weirdly inconsistent in some areas. It still looks good though. I really, really like the game. There's a boar. What do you need? You need pumpkins. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Wish there was an avatar customization mod like Virgo from Minecraft. Ooh, cows. Found the cows. Like, I'm assuming like making your own Hytale avatars parts. Like, excuse me, guys. Can you follow me? That would be very convenient. All right, now we gotta waddle all the way back. Alright, this might take a bit, but I can see my base in sight, so this isn't going to take too long. I will say, I do know that the devs have plans to, at some point, allow you to add in your own custom models. It's just that the infrastructure for that feature is not ready yet. I remember at some point there was a conversation about... Oh, what do you need? Do you need anything? No, you don't. You just don't care. Okay. Oh, there's two of you. I remember at some point the devs talking about making something kind of similar to Roblox, where you have like different custom parts that you can like mix and match your character with, and you can allow anyone else to use them too. Like you can put them on a marketplace as an example. From what I've heard, again, from what I've heard, that is like a thing that they're thinking on working on, but don't have the infrastructure yet. Like, if they were to do something like that, I do know that they plan on adding Hytale to Steam at some point whenever they get, like, a full version out. And then if they add it onto Steam, then they can get the Steam Workshop. And then the Steam Workshop has, like, all of the different, or, like, the ability for anyone to upload any cosmetic part, and then, like, anyone can download and use them. So, there's potential there. That being said, the cosmetic options that are in the game at the moment are really, really good. And they keep adding new ones. Like, both paid and free versions of cosmetics, too. There's a lot. Not as detailed as, or not as, like, customizable as you can get with, like, Minecraft avatars, where you can have, like, different pixel, or, like, colored pixels and such. But, that's it'll definitely be in the right direction because you can have like 3D models for stuff like my character has like wrappings or bandages that are on his arms, or like a scarf that's kind of off to the side. I feel like there's a lot more options. You just need to wait on getting them to be available. Sarah says, Figaro is basically like a mod where you can make an avatar from scratch in Blockbench and code anything for it. I'm pretty... actually, Hytale does use Blockbench for its modeling as well, so whenever they add in, like customizable modeling features, that would probably be an easy translation. So she says that I've heard that they're adding in wall jumping in the future. I haven't heard about that, but it wouldn't really be beyond them, really. I could see them adding something like that in. I mean, they added in like different parkour options as well, like sliding around, and that was fun. Come on, we're almost to your new home. Wait a second. Hold on. Are you fixed? You're fixed. You actually work? Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave you alone. So that dog, for whatever reason, lost its AI at some point, and like just didn't work for the longest time. Did I tame you? No, you're just gonna fight me. Okay. Let's see. I'll get him. But for whatever reason, this guy's working now, even though he didn't before. Hey, where you going? Somewhere. All right, follow me, cow. We'll need to find your child soon. Yep. Come on. Come on, I don't have all day. I know the wolf is scary, but there's a less scarier place. Follow me. Are you not gonna follow me anymore? Okay, there we go. Hell in Brazil means understand, right? Are you fixed? Gets bitten. You're fixed. You actually worked. No, you gotta understand the context behind it. His AI was broken, and now it's fixed for some reason. Look at chat taking me out of context. Alright, get in here, cow. Can you get more in here? Just sniffing so violently. Let's see. Let's see if I can expand out this fencing here. Alright, there we go. Get in here. Pretty please. Pretty please with a chair on top. Pretty please. Okay, fine. Just get in there. Get in here. It's not that complex. Try running the subroutine. It's not that complex. Can you not get in? The other one got in. Come on. Okay, this guy is really frustrating. Okay, how about this? Seems like the gate's a bit small, but how did I get the other one in here? I got the other one in here just fine. good grief. Okay. Can I, like, shove you in there? No, you don't have collision. Okay. Oh, and that wolf is back. Oi! Look, normally I preserve that, but no, you ain't attacking my cow. Okay, look, buddy, it's fine, he's gone. Right, I didn't actually know that wolves fight against cows. I guess it makes sense, because they're like trying... Can you stop panicking? Can you, like, stop? Good grief. Seems like a bug. Well, Bugtail, at its finest, I guess, it's still in beta after all. It's not even in beta, it's in, like, super early access. This cow is going everywhere but the pen. Don't eat the cow or else I'll sue you in one step by using vegan law. Oh, if I could actually, like... Is he gonna... How long is he panicking for? Okay, this is taking too long. Reloading the world. Nuclear option. Reset everything. All right, cow, where are you? There you are. Ah, now you're calm. That's cool. That's so great. It's so good that you're calm now because you're very calm. Yes. Follow me and you will see a world of life in a pen. Have you ever tried Under the Mayo? Have you ever tried the Under the Mayo percented ultra kill? I'm not actually aware of what that actually is. I know Under the Mayo, but I might need some context on what the Under the Mayo percent is. I know the guy. I know the meme. As in, like, he thinks ultra kill's bad because you need ammo. Wow, okay, this guy just does not care, okay. Only use the normal piercer? What? No other... Why? That's ridiculous. There's so many other options in the game. Why limit yourself so much? Okay, I want to see if I position this weirdly, does it just, like, magically work? Ew, why are these messing up so much? What the hell? Do, 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 do. Alright, can you, like, get in here? Does he just not want to? He just does not want to. Okay. Fine. Fine. Don't want to, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Why is this... I hate these fencing so much. Can you, like, get in here, please? Thank you! Thank you! Oh, and you don't want to go through these gates, too. Fine. These gates don't even work. Cool. Get in here. Can you, like, just get in the pen? Get in here! Come on! Good grief. Was that so difficult? Was that really so difficult? Oh my gosh, that took way longer than it should have. Oh. Yeah, and Under the Mayo percent, where you just only use the normal piercer, that sounds very cringe. Like, I don't know why anyone would put themselves through such torture, especially in a game like Ultra Kill, where you can be very cool. Ugh. Alright, stretch, sorry. Just some subs here. Hey, just some. Hello. Welcome in. Alright, keeping track of what's been going on. Alright, and you're sleeping. We got work to do! Wake up! Nah, fine. I'll sleep the night away. Evan Piercer. Hey Taz, welcome here. Been trying to get these 2 cows to be in the same area for the past hour. Not really past hour, but like making an area for them in a pen and whatnot. Oh shoot. This bull has a freedom and can do anything. That sounds like a bug. Should probably patch that out. Ultra kill, huh? Cool, my favorite weapon is a heckin' coin trick shotgun. My favorite weapon is a hammer. A hammer where you can... Alright. And... Was there a cooldown and I missed the cooldown timing? I missed the cooldown timing. Oh well. Something else I can do in the meantime, I can actually try to make like a better storage area here. Shouldn't be too difficult. I need to convert these logs into like some other blocks really quick. And ketchup, red. The ultra fence H, ultra ketchup. I really don't understand why the fences are like this. They just kind of are. Let's see. I'll make this as the flooring and work on that for now. I'm trying to make a storage area. Let's see. That'll be one corner. Can I get my shovel? Yeah, there's my shovel. Alright, this is gonna be kind of big. Bobkin says, what did I miss? Oh, welcome back. I got 2 cows here. One of them is now slipping. Look at him slip. Able to get that. I got the area cleared out. Working on a storage house now. Just kind of like an actual storage house and not like the crummy put thing here. Whatever this is. I don't want it like that. I want it better. It's a cow loaf. Oh, he's not cow loafing anymore. Alright, can you all, like... No? Oh. Alright. I guess they're on cooldown. Whatever. Maybe, let's see. Maybe make a farm very far away and use the cart and a rail where the machine pushes the cow to the destination, I think. That sounds really long to do. I don't want to do that. Let's see. I think if I just have it about this height, that should be fine. Yeah. I think it should be alright. Clear out this area, and then I'll place down the flooring. I like how it looks. Cass says, in Ultra Kill, in new game save, you can skip every weapon except the standard pierce revolver, electric electric rail cannon, whiplash and knuckle blaster without going out of bounds. Wait, actually? I thought with the rail cannon you can just, like, walk around it. Or you're, like, forced to pick it up in order to open up a door or something. But that might be it, actually. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 plop. Alright, so that is the base thing. What does this fencing look like if I stack on top of each other? Oh, it's like little walls that don't make any sense. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh wait, you can make a base under the farm. Imagine that. You can use the base as a storage for the food, and you can have a ladder that lets you climb up and down it. That could, that probably would work, but that requires a lot of mining out underneath this whole thing. And I actually would just rather like an actual like farmhouse area over here, which I think would just look a bit better. If I was doing more underground builds, I'd probably do that, but this is not an underground build series. Underground build battle. Move the gates away, put the fences up. I don't think I'll need those for now. You can walk around the rail cannons as original. Also, you don't need the whip and knuckle if you use glitches. Well, what if you wanted to? Well, yeah, then it's part of a challenge. Oh, okay. Let's see. I can make beams. Can I make like pillars, or do I have? I think I might have to actually use stone stuff to make pillars, which is good because I actually have a lot of those. I can use chalk, or not. I can't use chalk for that. What? Chalk is useless. I'm gonna make with marble cobble. Let's see. You need to pick up the piercer though. Maybe the whiplash if you tried to avoid major bugs. I think I remember at one point I tried to avoid the piercer and try to go through the level, and then it just like lagged weird, or not really lagged, but just kind of broke. I can't remember how exactly it worked. Let's see. I mean, it looks... I think it'll stand out too much. Like, it's too stand-outy from the actual wood itself. Oh, hi there. My cat has appeared. Hello. He just wanted to say hello when he does nothing else. You want to get in my lap? He's a very quiet cat, except whenever he wants to announce that he's here. Please show us the cat holding ketchup I picked. If I can. Actually, can I, like... Where's my phone at? Hold on. I'll get, like, one photo. I only ever, like... get, like, a photo of him doing stuff on, like, my drawing stream. Nope. Off he goes. And he just walked out. Darn it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on my Discord. One thing that is very useful that Discord has is that I can send videos or stuff from my phone to a private Discord server thing. Why is that useful? Oh, so I can actually, like, do stuff with it. Oh god, it's Gabriel in chat. Gabriel's here? Gabriel's not here. What do you mean? Original creator is here, though. Hello. Hello, original creator. Alright, let me get the cat video. I wasn't able to get too much because by the time that I like saw him, he like skedaddled. So you're only gonna get him for like a couple seconds. Full screen capture display. Whoa. There he is, and he's gone. You see him? There he goes. The blurry furball mess. Off he goes. And he slipped out of sight. He's gone. Straight up gone. Dean, I said Gabriel fanboy. Oh, okay. I missed that. I look away for a little bit because I was like trying to look at my cat, and then oh, he's a fluffy boy. He is 16 years old. He is a old fluffy boy. He acts like a baby though. He hasn't aged a day in his life somehow. He's just such a cute. He's very cute. Actually, wait. Can I like? Hold on. Let me get one photo. Let me get a couple photos of him just being very cute. Solely just to show him off. He's still a fluffy boy despite his age. He is very fluffy. Okay. I got a couple images. Okay, that's not what I want. Couple images. Look at the fluffy guy. You'll get me so cute. You get a virtual pet. Hold on. There we go. Virtual pet. Pet. Boop the snoot. Boop, 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 snoot. Boop, 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 boop. I save my daily cat images from content creators in my Windows 7 note. But yeah, there's my cat. His name is Kitty, because we couldn't think of a better name at the time. And then that stuck for like the 16 years that we've had him. He is the most cutest little critter. Until he touches grass. And then he gets vicious. Like, very vicious. Other than that, he's a very good cat. Okay, back to what I was doing, or thinking about doing. I'll try to make some planks. Can I make planks into something else? Nothing quite useful. Ooh, oh wait. Can I make some slabs? I want to see what I can do with that. And I'm away and I miss my dog so much. Oh, I'm really worried about when my cat will pass, because I know that'll happen at some point. Fun fact, at least for my cat, he was an outside cat for like the longest time. We had him have a we gave him a really cool custom-made outside house for him to live in, and he seemed to like it quite a bit. But recently, he's been entering the stage where he gets kind of experiencing health issues, so we've had him inside for now. And then he magically gets healthier. But he seems to really like it. Anyways, he's adapting to the house life very well. We had a little outhouse for him. He had his own little litter box, a little heating pad, some toys out there. We interact with him like every day for like several hours. And then whenever it's like time to go to bed, we get he goes back in his house. Sarkash has like 13 cats. How can you handle 13 cats? I can barely handle one. Then again, my one is very picky. You have a cat-sized dog and he really likes to sleep on my pillow. Oh. He's so cute. He is a cutie patootie. Hmm. Funny thing. So since like he's been mainly like an outside cat for a while, and like again we had him like inside our house every now and again. It's just whenever like we don't have him in for too long. We interact with him a lot, but we're like, oh, he's getting kind of low on the health department. Maybe we should keep an eye on him some more. And then he like easily adapts to the house life. Like he's always been a house cat, which I guess he technically has been because he's been in a custom-made house for a while. But you get it. Let's see. What do I want to do for the storage here? Because I want to have like something a little different, but not really different. I need to see what kind of frames we have. I gotta add an image to the song on Bandcamp. I don't like images. Yeah, it's not that bad. Just remember, once you do the image, that's all you need to worry about. Probably. There's probably nothing more you need to worry about. Let's see, I'll make a couple windows, a lot of windows. And... door? I'd rather it be open, actually. What about the roofing? I'll get to roofing a bit later. Okay, let's see what I can do with the slabs. I'm thinking on having, like chests along the wall here, separated by here, and just have, like, some frames up top. Yeah. Can't really see much out of those. I might have to replace them at some point, but this will work for now. Mostly because I don't have access to much wood. What is Bob Kane yapping about? Bogus bin? Hey, just checking if you got your photos printed. Bogus printed? What? Behold the power of the half slab. Can make some really poppy stuff. Looks nice. Alright, and just put those here too. Behold the power of a half slab. It is great and powerful. Few can compare. If only Minecraft had this, I think they would win everything. If only they added it in eons ago, but they were like, no, it's going to be too complicated, they said. It'll be so complicated in order to get it to work. Add a rotation button. That's what Hytale did. Just add a rotation button. It's that easy. Actually, do I, is there any way that I can add, like... I don't think so. I need, like, different roofing blocks, I think. I need something else besides redwood, but... Oh, I got oak. I got oak here. Let's use oak. Put the redwood away. We'll use... oak for... Actually, I want to use that for the windows. Let's see, shallow roof. Make a bunch of those. Make a bunch of those. Probably don't need... Let's see, make another set. There we go. Work with that. Let's see, get you out of the way so that I can get those slabs available. Ooh, can I get just planks? Yeah, planks. That's good. Bobcan is speaking in enchanting table. I didn't even know that was possible. Let's see. Does that look alright? Oh, that looks okay. I like that. I think it's too low, though. I want to make it a bit higher. We'll just have it 1 block higher. Okay, and now we add the roofing on the side. Yeah, I kind of like that a bit more. Oh, do I have redwood planks on me? No. I wanted to see if I can just like change out these bottom slabs here for planks instead. Oh yeah, I can change out the item frames too. Or not the item frames, just a window frame. Okay, I need to go get some more planks really quick. Why does this say chapter 1 for the chapter 3 and 4 song? I think that was a bug with how I have the songs, I think. Either that or they messed up. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure why why it says chapter 1 when it's not. Where did I put my wood? There it is, goodness. I need a couple more planks here. There we go. I should be able to finish that up. Being fair, Undertale Yellow does have a fun difference in guilt between pacifist general. Wait, hold on. Taz says, about Undertale Yellow, 2 playthroughs I had are Abandoned Geno and Full Geno. Same dude that never played Geno Snowgrave and Undertale Delta Room. As the original replies with, being fair, Undertale Yellow does have a fun difference and guilt between the pacifist and Geno routes. Kind of poorly. Actually, on that, since I played Undertale Yellow, I kind of felt somewhat similar. I think the Geno route definitely is a huge departure from what it would normally be like. It just feels like a cool what if experience. There's nothing entirely wrong with it. I think it's a really good experience. I just got so frustrated. I felt like I was just fighting against the developers. They're like, oh, we're going to throw this at you now. And I'm like, wait, why are you throwing this at me, devs? And they're like, wait, no, you're not supposed to know that we're here. And I'm like, you keep reminding me that you're here with these choices that you're making. Yeah, I felt like I was fighting the devs more than, like, the actual enemies. It was still fun, though. I had a good experience, a good time with it. I saying full well, remembering that I had a 7-hour stream trying to do the Geno route because there was one particular room that I shouldn't have gotten into yet, but I ended up doing that, and I missed one guy, and the game didn't say that I missed the one guy, and I had to redo the entire Geno route because I missed that one guy, and then I had to redo everything. That was an experience I had. It was not a good experience, but it was still funny by the end of it. Tricky Tony did the one single trick with weird time signatures. It sounds like a ringtone, and now there's a bunch of Deltarune fans under half of Ultra Kill OST saying the third Sanctuary and Toby are better. On that, there's a lot of time signature wackiness that Hikita does. Toby doesn't do wacky time signature things all the time. He does them like whenever he feels like it. That is to say that there's like some pretty good stuff. All right, this is gonna look weird. Say that again. I'm gonna have this weird zigzaggy pattern. I want to see what this looks like. Beholdeth the weirdy ziggy-zaggy. That is kind of odd, but kind of interesting, like an interesting odd. You don't really see it too much, though, do you? Not particularly, but it looks okay. Why are we talking about music sins? I don't know. I looked away for too long. That's it. Yeah, Martlet, Soroba, the Martlet V2 fight were hard as hell. Yeah, those were different. At one point during the V2 fight, the Martlet V2 fight, I ended up having to cheat because like the actual mechanics of the fight were just really difficult for me to understand, so I just like gave up. Which I kind of feel ashamed I gave up, but I had a really cool spectacle going out. Alright. Let me get ready to get a bunch of this put away. I need a bunch of wood. Probably use a lot of the... Actually, I'm going to go get a lot of the red oak stuff. Reconstruct what? There's nothing left. Akita was beating the time signatures to death ever since Panic Betrayer in 2-3. I think, I really honestly think Akita does a really good job with the time signature wackiness. Let's see. Mini chests. V2 mentioned there's nothing left. V2's alive though. There's the Knuckle and the Whiplash. They're both V2. Well, no, we are V2 now. Or are we V... Okay, I was about to say we multiply V1 by V2, but then we just end up being V2. So technically, we're all V2. Because we multiplied our power by 2. But since we were 1 before, we multiplied 2 by 1, so we just get 2 again. Hey, can you all, like, do the cool thing? What are they doing? They're doing, like, nothing. They seem to be morphing into each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go on. Okay, they don't want to do anything. Alright. Whatever. I'm gonna put some chests down here. I can't open these chests up here, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to add in, like, lighting. Convenient lighting. Can I make lanterns? Is that a thing I can do? We need, like, a workbench here. I can make... I might need, like, a decorative bench. Hold on. Jesus told me, I am the truth, the way, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. $6 shrimp special. $6 shrimp special. Shoot. Sands. I've killed Sands. Wasn't there... I remember there being, like, something that I had around here for... Oh, a furniture bench. That's what it was. Let's see. Multitude of different chest types. Lanterns. Lantern. Here we go. I want to see if I can get one of these lanterns. Actually, I might get... Do I want 2? Or do I want a Quebec lantern? Ooh, no, I've already made one of these. Wind Temple Chandelier instead. Ooh, those are good. I'll just get another lantern. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can put that in the farmhouse. It's Hollow Knight. It's my favorite song too. That's why I have one of the few Hollow Knight songs in this be that, because it's really good. Let's see. Plop. Plop. Yeah, that adds in like a good chunk of lighting. That's good. More storage. 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 Store hinge. There we go. Machine, turn back now. The $6 shrimp special is in the aisle 7 and you went past it. Alright, gonna take farmer bench, and I got all of the resources from it. And then I'm gonna go plop it down here, or do I want it back over there? I'll plop it here, because it's gonna be around everything. Sarkast says, I never liked looking in the mirror because whenever I looked back, there was always something. There was an evil version. It was of me. Guys, I forgot I had dementia. You should, like, remember. You should remember, dementia's a canon event. That's a word that I just said. Let's see, a thing said that I needed some red oak. Where do I know I have it? I just don't. I just don't. Okay, well, I just don't have it, I guess. Okay, whatever. Gonna have to go get some more. Sarkash canonically has their own V2 Mirror Reapers as Taz. Should probably get that looked at. I hear having a Mirror Reaper in your mirror image is not healthy. Alright, get that upgraded to tier 8. There we go. I can upgrade it again to tier 9. Because I'm so good at this game. There we go. Still need 200. How many memories do I have? I only got like 3, and I think I don't have. I only have like 180 memories, I think. I can't. 100 something. Tangled says that the Mirror Reaper should at least have one parable attack, it feels like. Well, to be fair, you just, throw a bunch of nails and then burn it alive. Eventually it dies. Eventually. Let's see, I'll take these things. Do I want the builder's bench here, or... I'll leave the builder's bench over here. I'll put the workbench inside. There we go. Alright, we got ourselves a little humble house. Now we can actually put stuff in here. Gym. Hold on, I gotta think about something. I've got like some actual real life appointment thing that I have to get to in like 2 hours. Actively considering if I want to stay on for much longer, because like I gotta make sure I have time for that. I mean, it is like 2 hours, but I also need to get like stuff ready. Shoot. Okay, it's gonna pain me to say this. I know I'm not gonna be streaming for much longer today, but I'm at least glad that I got the barn done. I also got like this area cleared out so I can get some cows. I need to look into how to get them like functioning a bit more. They're just kind of loafing at the moment, literally. Reconstruct what? So, unfortunately, I might be heading out soon because I've gotta get ready for some appointment thing that I gotta go to. I can't stop it. I gotta go soon. But I do plan on getting back to streaming tomorrow. Streaming Hytale again tomorrow, as well as getting back on streaming next week. Both times will be around 11 a.m. EST, so if you want to check that out, you can stop by and check that out too. Usually I try to do streams for like 2 to 3 hours, depending on stuff that happens, so this has gone on for a while. I think I'll be heading off soon. So, thank you very much, Bobcan, Original Golden, Paratangled, Taz, Sarcasm. Let's see, who else? I keep trying to find unique names. Let's see, Notlancer showed up earlier. Just some stuff. Martians. Silence. Random Ultra Kill fan. Ordinary Creator. Haven't seen you in a while. Elysia Soji as well, and many more for stopping by on the stream. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow at around 11 a.m. EST. I'll try to see if I can make that one be a bit longer. Maybe it might go on for the 3-hour mark. I need to remind myself to actually sleep though, because I woke up like 30 minutes before I actually started doing the stream. And now I got like a thing that I gotta do. I gotta do life. Ugh, life stuff. All right, I'm gonna be heading out. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. See y'all tomorrow. Bye. Mike, cut the stream. Mike! Oh, hey, Funny. I just saw you just came in here. You just... Sorry, I was just heading out. Sorry, Funny. Got in the end. You got right at the very end, Funny. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm heading out right now. I'm sorry. Basically, I got a barn. I also got some cows. That's kind of it. All right, I'm gonna. Fishy says I'm not watching. Oh, that's good because I'm actually gonna end the stream right